Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2023. We're going to be doing the first video for 2023 card of the day. It's going to be coming from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance card by my beautiful friend, Simone, Bresi, Ando, who's no longer with us. And in 4 beautiful days, it will be her passing, her anniversary of that. But I don't celebrate the date of death. I celebrate it as a spirit birthday. So it'll be her second spirit birthday coming up. And I hope you all had a safe and beautiful New Year with family and loved ones. We stayed home. We played a lot of games. It's approximately around 3 a.m. over here in New Jersey, and we are wide awake. So I said, you know what? I'm in the mood to do the card of the day. And Spirit's like, everything's buzzing right now. It's the witching hour, so let's do this. Remember, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Not everyone listens to it, as you can see the state of the world. With that being said, let's get into this, right? I really want to remind you guys that the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. With that being said, remember, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower, right? I would love to work with you, but make sure you follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even that means you do not work with me. Your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual practitioners, coaches, mentors, whatever you call them, right? Shamans, curanderas, curanderos, santeras, santeros, babalaos, and so much more. So I just want to remind you guys, we do have 1 spot left for Love Thyself. Again, I would love to work with you. Please feel free to reach out to me to do extended payment plans. I would be willing to do that for you. Don't worry. I don't care at this point because I want to help people. My job is to serve. If I learned anything from my brother-in-law's passing, is to love hard. And guess what? I love my community. I love serving my community. So I'm going to love hard for my community. So let's get to this card today. Wow, that was quick. Spirit ain't playing. So the first card of the day for 2023 is called Akoko Nain, which means leg of a hen. It says Akoko Nain Tiaba na enkum no. It means the hen treads on her chicks, but she does not kill them. And this is the symbol for Akoko Nain. And let's see what this beautiful card has to say for us. I love this card, by the way. You'll see what I'm saying in a minute. The philosophical significance is nurturing and discipline. It says there is a need to assert your boundaries in a firm and nurturing way. And what do I tell you guys all the time? No is a full sentence. No is a boundary. When you establish your boundaries and you tell people that you have your boundaries up and they get offended that you have a boundary, that's because they benefited with you not having a boundary in the first place. So, being both protective and corrective is an ideal goal of a parent. Learn to apply this skill to many aspects of your life and relationships. Additional meanings for this card: teach people how to treat you, enforce now and reap the rewards later, and lead by example. And I just mentioned Love Thyself. This is why I mentioned Love Thyself. Love Thyself is a 12-week intensive program. It is an investment. It's $3,300 paid in full, and it's $3,700 with a payment plan because the extended payment plans, they charge me more fees, right? But it is an investment. I work with you one-on-one. We meet each week, every week for 12 weeks. Once a week, we do readings, guided meditations, to meet your ancestors, a guided meditation to meet a spirit guide, a guided meditation to meet an animal guide. We do 3 limpieza de fuegos, or 3 fire cleansings, where I work energetically through your energy centers. I cleanse you energetically from distance, of course, and 3 mentoring sessions. Those 12 sessions together alone values over $7,000. You're getting it at a steal at $3,300 paid in full, or $3,700 with a payment plan. And like I said before in the last video of the card of the day, the $3,700 can be, I'll extend it out to 12 months if need be for a 12-week program, or 3 months. But you have to start loving yourself. You have to teach people how to treat you, and how they're going to treat you if you let them walk all over you. And I understand a lot of us mimic the behavior that we saw in our household, our community, the environments that we were raised in. I understand that. And I understand a lot of the old school tradition, like, oh, you're to be seen and not heard. I'm your mother, I'm your grandmother, I'm your aunt, I'm your father, you should respect me. I don't give a damn at this point. I've almost cut everybody off from my family. And I'm not saying that I don't love them. I love each and every family member. And if any of my family members are lurking and watching, I love each and every one of you. I just don't like your behavior. And I'm not going to lower my energy to settle for your behavior. And this is not an attack on my family, because I'm not better than you and you're not better than me. I am not judging you. But the way you treat me, or the way your family may be treating you, isn't right and is toxic or narcissistic. I was raised by narcissistic people. It was my way or the highway. In my household, I always heard, aquí que mando soy yo. In this household, I run shit. And I understand that's the way my family survived from years of being under a communist dictatorship in Cuba. And I get that. They came here and they applied the same thing. And there's many Caribbean families that do that, that still do that. That we have women and men still growing up in the house. The women are treated like garbage, but the men are upheld because the men are the head of the household. The men should be respected, and the men can walk all over women. No, thank you. The children can walk all over you, especially if you're a boy. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I'm not saying that every household's like this. I'm not saying that my family's like this. Some of them have changed. Some of us has grown. Some of us evolved. But I've had a really intense conversation with my mother for the last several years, and we've talked about the same thing. And she admits it's like, yeah, I was really narcissistic raising you because that's all I knew. I wanted to be different. And she did. She broke a lot of curses. She didn't stay with a man because it was the right thing to do. She stayed with the man because she loved him. But after a while, the love wasn't enough, right? Because love will lead the way. But when you have a family to support, love can't support the family, especially when there's babies involved. So you gotta be careful, but be effective with your boundaries. And I'm saying all this, and it's quite, I'm saying all this because you have to invest in yourself, and you don't have to do the Love Thyself program, but take care of yourself. Whether it's a new lifestyle, it's a new eating program, it's a new workout program, it's a new mentoring and praying program, it's a new meditation, whatever that is for you. But put you first, because when you put yourself first and you fill your own cup, your cup is going to overflow, and that overflow will benefit everybody else that's connected to you, whether that's your partner, your parents, your grandparents, your children, your nieces, your nephews, your brothers, your sisters, your godchildren, your foster children, your adopted children, your stepchildren, whatever that is. But you have to be willing to take care of yourself first. Be an effective person. Communicate effectively. I said it yesterday. And again, it's like I'm looking at it. It says like, enforce now, reap the rewards later. Enforce your life. Enforce your boundaries. Boundaries are an act of self-love. Some people call it selfish. No, it's self-care. So I would love to work with you during the Love Thyself package. If you're not willing to do that because, you don't think it's right for you, that's okay. Why don't you pray and meditate, ask your ancestors, ask your guardian angels, ask your creator to guide you with these type of works. It doesn't have to be with me. Many people do similar type of things that I do. I have several different programs. I have Connecting to the Clairs. I have Spiritually Abundant. I have the Rebirth Retreat coming up in Luquillo, Puerto Rico. I have readings. I have one-on-one readings, just regular readings, 1 hour readings, unlimited readings. I have mentoring sessions. I have dream intuitive analysis. I have all these different programs. I have a root chakra guided meditation to heal mother and father issues. I have a cutting cord meditation. I am a hypnotist now. I specialize in stress, anxiety, worry, and phobias now. I'm studying to become and getting certified as a mindfulness coaching teacher for corporations, and I'm an ordained minister. I do all these things because I want to serve my community. And I love my community, and I'm going to take my brother-in-law's motto for his life, love hard. I'm going to love hard for my community. So I'm going to go hard for y'all in 2023. But are you going to go hard for yourself in 2023? Make your boundary, enforce those boundaries, take care of you, and teach others how you want them to treat you. I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. I would love to work with you. But as always, listen to that intuition. Bye.